we are having a great time here in Central Hall. We're at the Audinate booth. It is packed, and I am here with Catherine Taub. She's the product marketing manager for Audinate. How are you doing, Catherine?
I'm doing great. It's been so busy.
I know. Today it's crazy in Central Hall. I'm so happy for you guys, and your booth is looking amazing.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit, how many years have you guys been participating at NAB?
Sure. We've been participating, I believe, since about 2017 in NAB. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. And how many years is it for you?
I've been coming since 2018.
2018. So you've been there almost the whole time. It's the 100th year of NAB, so I like to ask that question to everybody before we kick off our interview. For those watching at home, can you tell us a little bit about Audinate?
Sure. So Audinate makes Dante technology, which provides AV, audio, and video over the network. We started out in 2006 as a way to replace that big fat analog cable that you'd have to bring when you wanted to do live sound. So now you can fit it on a tiny little network cable, and you can distribute those signals, much easier around the venue for your live performance, and now even up to the cloud.
Wow, that is just amazing. And what are we looking at behind us here? I know you've got a lot of technology on showcase.
Yeah, so we just have a little production studio set up with Dante audio gear, as well as some Dante AV cameras as well. So we have the PTZ Optics Link 4K camera behind me up there. We're running our Dante Studio software, which allows you to bring that camera directly into your computer, either into a video app for monitoring, or into things like OBS and vMix if you're doing streaming.
So you have a multitude of things going on, and you started in the audio space. Yeah. What led Dante to be interested in video?
Yeah, I think what really led us to be interested in video was people asking, hey, what if we had video that worked just like Dante? And who would be the better person to make it than those making Dante?
And also, I've known Dante historically to be huge in the pro AV space. What has brought you guys to NAB and looking in the the broadcaster realm of the world?
Yeah. So for on-site systems, broadcast like the NFL studios are using Dante for their audio, as well as ESPN and other sorts of broadcasters. So we started exhibiting at the NAB Show rather than just kind of the commercial install live space shows.
Yeah, that makes so much sense, and it's really interesting to see all the cameras that you've had on display, not only at this booth, but at so many other booths. You're seeing Dante be implemented in video solutions. How is the audience and the attendees here today taking to all the technology that you have?
Yeah, so we've made some pretty exciting and partner announcements here. So everyone's really excited about Dante video and taking it in really well, and really excited to get using it. It routes just like your audio in Dante controller. You'll just see a video channel. Super simple to use. If you already know how to use Dante audio, you already know how to use Dante video.
Yeah, I love that it's just everything you need over a single cable. That's the true benefit, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit more about what's new at the booth and what you're showcasing that's really exciting here today?
Yeah, so the two brand new things that we're really excited to showcase here at the Audinate booth is the first one, sort of the expansion of Dante AV. We have two versions. We have Dante AV Ultra and Dante AV-H, and Dante AV-H is what PTZ Optics is using in the Link 4K camera. So that's going to be what you're going to use for live streaming, or if you're doing conference room setups with Zoom and that sort of thing. But we also have Dante AV Ultra, which is a sort of higher end if you need that zero sort of latency from the performer to the screen. That's what you're going to use for that. And AGA just announced an encoder and decoder. So super excited to have them on board. The other thing we're showcasing is our audio in the cloud, which is our Dante Connect product. So for now it's just audio, but you could think maybe. So that allows you to take audio from the ground up into the cloud. We're using AWS, but whatever services you're using, and it's going to stay in sync with the rest of your Dante system. Allows you to have super low latency for your in-person system, and then kind of higher latency up in the cloud. So that's very exciting for us.
Yeah, and there's so much that you're showcasing here, but for people who are a little bit newer to Dante, what resources do you have for them to learn about and train with Dante?
Yeah, so that's great. We have a ton of training. We have a training team that spans the globe. So we have Dante certification training at audinate.com/certify. It's free to take. We have 3 levels, 1, 2, 3, starting out from very basic all the way up. You'll also learn a ton about networking. We think it's one of, like, if you're just new to networking, it's one of the best resources to get into AV networking for sure. And then we also have a Dante video elective you can take. So lots of cool stuff there.
So you're able to go completely to Dante school if needed.
Yeah.
And how can people find out more about Dante and Audinate and the services that you offer?
Yeah, so our website is just audinate.com. And if you're looking for more information on Dante AV specifically and all of the partner products, we have audinate.com/getDanteAV.
And for those of you watching that are at the show and want to come check out the Audinate booth, what is the booth number here?
Yeah, so please come check us out. We're in Central Hall at 5735.
You know what's really interesting? Our production that we're using today, the entire comm systems is running over Dante. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. I'm literally hearing them in my ear right now, and the entire communication system is over Dante. So shout out to them and the production team for making that work, and to you guys for making that possible for us.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for having us on today.